Hello everybody, it's Early aka Otis Lawrence here, back with another video. This is PSGL round 3 USA. I'm back with another league racing video. Championship has been reversed. Well, gone, shall I say. There's no championship from the first two rounds. So yeah, those first two rounds have been like, I don't really know how to say it, but like the races have been kind of cancelled in a way, so those two races don't count in the championship. And also technically we're starting from round 1 all over again, and now we're in the F1 World Cars. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit not the best. I'm not exactly well at the moment, but yeah, you see, this is our first Q1 lap. Well, this is our last Q1 lap as well, because it rained at the start of the session. So yeah, we've completely skipped to the end because we did a banker lap on the intermediate start. And yeah, USA went really well last time. The pace was insane, and we did technically win the race. So yeah, hopefully we can try and do better this race. Well, somehow try to do better. And yeah, you can see this lap's really good as well. So yeah, we're actually peaking on this first Q1 lap as we head across the line now. There's a big bump on that white line, and we're going to P1, Q1, and yeah, pretty good lap to be fair. And yeah, that's easy. That's easy through into Q1. You can see Luke Smith did a really good lap for Q1, and now this is our second lap of Q2. As we obviously set a banker lap on the used set tire, and there's no point showing it because it's like, just isn't. And you can see we're already up on our lap time, which is quite obvious. First sector was like a 0.8 on the used set, so we obviously gonna try and look for like a 10th and a bit. And this is definitely gonna be a 7, low 7 first sector. As you're about to see on the top right, 748, or was that 740? One or the other. Which is pretty decent sector 1 for Q2. As you can see, we're going through that corner. Having a lot of confidence right now. I wasn't really confident around this track before the race, but then had a few things I had to work quite hard to get a bit faster. Obviously I don't have as much time as most of these drivers on our grid to practice, so yeah, obviously not easy, but yeah, we found a lot of time, and yeah, now we're quite confident. You can see we're up by 4 tenths at the moment, and yeah, this lap is clean. And yeah, pretty clean lap. As we are about to come across the line, taking a short line to minimise the different distance between the line, and you can see we do 0.863, which puts us into P4. Now we're into P6 as people finish their laps. And yeah, this is our final run, by the way, and we kind of bottled the last corner, but we come into the pits, and as you're about to see, because we're one of the last people to do a lap, we're into Q3 with 1 lap, which pretty good. You can see Wilson was out, our teammate. I think he had a massive slide on his lap. Anyway, this is our first Q3 lap. I am skipping this quite a lot. I don't want to make the video too long, because I think sometimes it get a bit too long on the videos, and it can get a bit repetitive for the commentary as well. So yeah, you can see this is our first Q1 lap, Q3 lap. As you can see, Matthias Van Even does an 8.31 in Q3, which is not too bad lap. And yeah, so far this sector 1's pretty good, 7.15. A lot of time obviously, but still just clean. Brendan Lee does a 0.701. Barry Burman does a 6.02. Like, absolute madman for the first lap. That's better than my PB in his first lap. And yeah, this obviously we're probably not going to beat that, but still we're going to just try and get as high as possible, because I wasn't really expecting to do the best here. As you can see, 0.81. Middle sector, which is not too bad, middle split, so we're pretty much on for 7 so far as we head into the final corner. Getting a nice amount of rotation, hit the kit too much I think, but still not too bad of a lap, as we're about to take the short line to minimise the distance. And yeah, 7.52, which puts us in P6, not too bad. And yeah, you can see on the map, Yano retired. He had a break, his brake broke on his lap, so if we, well, that pretty much gives us another position, because he's not going to be in the race anymore, so technically P5. And yeah, you can see we're up on a lap, pretty good turn 1, 2, turn 3 as well. The tyres fell over and also retires. He crashed the final corner, so we're up quite a bit on our lap time. So there's a lot of time to improve. 661 first sector, which is pretty decent. As you can see, 600's up on our lap. Now we have to nail the rest of the lap. We use a lot of curb, which gains us a lot of time heading in to the next few corners. Now 800's up, and now we're going to take a wide line, take a really good exit, as we didn't gain as much time with only 600's up on our lap so far. So yeah, it's obviously not the best. 47.026, which is not too bad, as we do get good traction on the exit of that corner as well. So it's about 600's up on our lap, and in the last corner we go slightly wide, which loses us so much time in the last sector. You see Barry goes into P1, and yeah, it was scruffy last sector. Middle sector was not good. The end of it
shit. Well, changing anyway.
And yeah, P5. Technically P4, because Brendan had a penalty, and yeah, that could have definitely been P3 or P2. But yeah, P4 is still good around this track, and we are starting with soft compound tyres. Everyone ahead, except from Luke, is starting on harder compound tyres. So 5 red lights, and we go. And we get a pretty decent start. Yeah, let's go into turn 1 now. You can see these two battle in front of me. Luke on the softer compound tyres, so obviously going to try and get ahead of Danny. Now I've got to try and get myself ahead of Danny, and also Barry on the medium compound tyres. So yeah, you can see behind us as well, they're all on the hard compound tyres. So we've got to make sure we get past these drivers as fast as possible, because we don't want to be losing too much time behind these lot. You can see Danny, also my McLaren teammate, so he's probably going to leave us through as soon as we try to get past him. We're just going to try and stay as close to him as possible, make it maybe look for a move, never mind. And we do skip to the end of that one, because I also said I don't want to make the video too long, as we use a bit of ERS to get past him, and we blast past Mr. Danny Moreno. As you see, Luke Smith also trying to go down the inside of Barry, and making it tight. And also rain is said to come at the end of the race as well, 45 minutes in the race. As we skip to lap 4, we've skipped a lot of the laps. And yeah, you can see Barry makes a mistake. He touches the grass a little bit with his rear right tyre, and we do go through. And yeah, that's a good position. Now we're into P2, and we've got another soft runner in front of us called Luke Smith ahead of us. So yeah, we're going to try and keep up with him as we skip end of lap 6, make a massive snap. But Barry was all over us for those laps. So yeah, obviously those mediums are faster right now. And yeah, we did say we was going to leave him through by weaving on the straight a little bit. And yeah, we just left to make sure he's ahead, because there's no point battling, he's just going to lose too much time. As you can hear me say, Barry's lagging a little bit. I hope the sound is a bit better on this as well, because last time in USA it was really bad, the sound of my commentary. So yeah, hopefully it's a bit louder. As you can see, Barry is looking to make an overtake on Luke Smith in the lap 7, start of lap 8. You can see Danny behind as well, also trying to get past me on those medium competitions. Obviously they're better right now, but I'm going to lift. I don't want to make it 3 wide turn 1. Barry breaks a bit early, and I think that was a bit of net code, because I didn't feel like I hit him, because I didn't feel anything in the wheel, and we've lost so many positions. And now we're down P6. You see Wilson also battling us to try and get ahead, and now we've got hard runners in front of us. It's impossible to get past them, and yeah, that's frustrating. But yeah, still in a good position, so there's no point losing your head at the moment, because there's just no point. There's already in a good position. You can see Luke Smith also in P1. Danny's probably going to catch him and try and overtake him, as we're trying to fake Marcel into a move.
You're not going to be able to pass me after hitting me.
And
it's not fucking happening.
Yeah. See, we're just going to try to save as much ERS. We'll also get angry with, I believe, Philip Prisnada. We try, I think, send him in the corner. And you see, Marcel tries dummying Barry into a move, and Barry hits him into the wall. And yeah, VSC has been deployed, which was Wilson really wanted that, because he had no fuel. And yeah, unfortunate for Marcel. And yeah, that happens in racing, obviously, which is obviously unlucky for him. And I feel bad for him because he had really good pace as well. Anyway, lap 10, VSC has come in, and now we're back to normal racing speed. And now we're just gonna try and just try and keep in the DRS, because obviously these guys in front of me are gonna have better tires. And yeah, Luke Smith pit for the hards, so we made the decision this lap to pit for the hards. I didn't do any hards since at all in practice, so I was just gonna gamble, just like I did in USA. And usually the gamble is quite risky, but last time it worked. So this time I'm just gonna guess it does work. So yeah, we pit for the hard compound tires, because I didn't really think I would have lost too much time. Actually, Luke Smith does get a 5-second penalty as well from you know, speeding in the pits. So yeah, we don't break the rules in the pit lane this time, luckily, and yeah, we skip a few laps now. Luke Smith just ahead as well, so we've catched him quite a bit. Philip Prisonina and Jake Benham also tried the undercut, so they've gained a lot of time. Jake Benham started P18, I believe, so he's gained a lot of positions, so I believe he's going to be like net P3 or 4 at the moment. So yeah, he's flying at the moment. You see Wilson Hughes did pit for the mediums, and yeah, Danny's also still out. Barry is also still out as well. Barry's pitted for the hards. And yes, Fampuki and I think someone else is also on the hard. So yeah, now we're going to try and make a move on Luke Smith, because we've caught him up, as we have the fresher, that's 2 laps, well I think it's a lap fresher tyres than him, as we're battling like crazy with him, as he doesn't want to give this position up, as we go around the outside banking bit. Now we're going to try and use the banking to our advantage on the outside, and we do get past Luke Smith around the outside, which is a pretty good move. And yeah, we got Louis Welsh and Tom Manley ahead of us now. They obviously haven't pitted, so we're now net P1. Yep. As you hear me say as well, I am net P1 now. So yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good strat at the moment. At the moment though, we don't know yet. And now with Louis Welsh and Tom Manley, I want to get past these cars as fast as possible, but I want to be as patient as possible. I don't want to just send them out of nowhere, because this track's quite hard to overtake. And yeah, we're just gonna try and get as close as I can to both of these drivers. Tom Manning's probably gonna be quite easy to pass because he has no DRS, as we now open the DRS. New thing for this year, DRS opens at the banking bit. And now we're gonna try and get past Louis Welsh. I'm not sure if he's burning, but obviously he wants to keep us buying for some reason. As we go around the outside of him, double overtake. And yeah, now we're gonna try and break the DRS, because Luke Smith is also stuck behind both of those cars. So yeah, he's obviously gonna be losing a lot of time behind those cars. So that's quite ideal for us, as Luke Smith, yeah, he's stuck behind those cars, and you can see the gap to Tom Manley's about 6 tenths. So it's going to be quite certain that we're going to break the DRS of Luke Smith, because we're going to break the DRS of both of these drivers behind us anyway, because we've got a lot better tyres than them. And you can see Josh Edu, the goated Welsh driver, ahead of us, who's also stayed out on the hards. Patrick Sheepos also on the hards. Isfan Pookie, I think, has already boxed for the medium compound tyre. So yeah, it's just Josh Edu, Sheepos, and I believe Danny Moreno is also in P1, so I'm not sure who's in second. But yeah, obviously they're trying to go long on those tyres, and I believe someone's boxed. Danny Berezne has also boxed, so they've gone long on those tyres. You see, we broke the DRS of Luke Smith, who's also got a 5-second penalty, so that's pretty good for our race. And now we're just going to try and keep these guys out of the DRS, and maybe we can win. But anyway, we skipped 22. Barry Burrowman also got past these drivers, as he's got 3 lap fresher tyres. You can see Luke Bloom tells us he's got fresher tyres than us by 3 laps. So yeah, he's not going to be easy to keep behind, and we might as well let him through. But he got a 5-second penalty in the pits, so yeah, we're just going to let him through and just try and stay in his DRS for the whole race. As you can see, everyone in front of us pits except from Josh. You see Isfan Pookie sets the fastest lap. He's on the brand new mediums as well, so he's going to be absolutely flying. So is Danny Berezne, he's flying on the brand new tyres as well. So they're going to be ones to watch for the end of the race. But remember, rain is coming towards the end, so yeah, it's not going to be easy to try and beat these guys. And now we're just going to try and stay in Barry's DRS. That's all we have to do, because he has a 5-second penalty already, which will affect his race, and Tom Malley crashes, which brings out the safety car, as Isfan Pookie was behind us. He gained a few positions, and he nearly got past us actually as well. So safety car come out, which I didn't really want, because I was quite confident I could keep Isfan Pookie behind, as he was already going for the first phase and he was on the medium. So yeah, they were going to weigh a lot more than mine, as everyone behind me pretty much boxes. So quite happy that I did box. And remember, the rain is coming in about 5 minutes, as it said on the weather thing, on the engineering thing. So yep, we boxed for softs, but these softs are used. Jake Benham behind us, Wilson Hughes and Barry also all on new set of tyres. So if it does rain, we're going to be at a massive disadvantage, because our tyres are a lot more worn than anyone else. So that's not going to be very easy to win. So we're going to be hitting that first phase a lot faster. You can see Patrick stayed out. Isfan Pookie's on the inters, and you got Josh Edu also on the intermediate. So there's a few drivers on the inters, because they're trying to hope the rain comes a bit earlier, but the rain hasn't come yet. As you can see, we try and get a good run on Patrick, who started. He's defending like crazy, but we get an illegal overtake, which is flipping stupid. And yeah, we just tried to leave him through, and he nearly kills us there. And now we're going to try and get the switch back on him, as he has a lot older tyres, and yeah, we've got a lot more grip than him. And now we're going to try and use the ERS to our advantage and try and get past Patrick. As you can see, he lets us right through. And yeah, now we're into P1 with 4 laps to go. Can we win 2 races in a row in a way?
Yep,
on track at least. Let's see. Jake Benham goes ahead of Patrick, so he's going to be a threat to us. As you can see, it's raining, as you probably heard me say earlier. It's raining, and we skip to the end of lap 33. Jake is so fast on those new set, it's not going to be easy to keep him behind. As you can see, we're burning. I want to keep him behind, because if the DRS disables, it can be a nightmare to get him get through on us. As you can see, he's just going around the outside. And yeah, you can see the track's just getting a little bit more slippery. And now Barry also right behind as well, so it's not going to be easy to keep this guy behind. We've got 2 laps left to do it though. Can we win our second PSGL race? Technically third in PSGL. Well, 2 races in a row-ish on track. Let's find out. You see, we skip to the end of lap 34 now. This is Jake has DRS, because DRS is enabled even though it's raining. You see, he has so much more straight line speed, and he has the DRS. Barry also trying to make a move on us, double overtaken, but we do make a bit of contact with Barry. I'm not sure whose fault that was. But yeah, we do keep him behind. But now we're just going to try to stay with Jake somehow. These guys got brand new set of tyres. I've got used sets, so it's obviously they have a bit more grip than me. But the slipstream and DRS is quite powerful around this track. So yeah, we're just going to try and stay with Jake. It's not going to be easy though, as we don't have much grip on the soft tyres. We're about to hit, I think we are hitting the first phase of the tyres, a cliff. As you can see, we're just sliding everyone in the rear. We have no traction at all. And you can see Barry Burman behind us. And you can see I'm just sliding everywhere. And these guys ain't sliding at all. It's like they've got dry track compared to me. And yeah, it's not. I'm just pushing so hard around, because you just can't keep up at all with these tyres, because they're just completely gone. As we come around the final corner, start the final lap, and on the penultimate time we're going to come around the corner, as we got DRS as well. And now we're going to try and keep Barry behind. And yeah, we're going to defend the entire, but he's just got so much more certain line speed than us. But remember, we had no ERS left. He has ERS. So you can see we're just sliding into turn 1, picking up a bunch of marbles on the exit. And now we got Wilson behind us, so we're down in 3rd. Which is obviously so annoying, because we want to win this race, and it's getting unlikely by the second, more unlikely by the second now. So you say Wilson also has a lot more battery left than us, so we're going to just try and stay in Barry's DRS to try and keep Wilson behind us. We use too much curves, we're struggling so much on this side. See, Jake is absolutely gone, so he's obviously going to easily win unless he makes a catastrophic error. And yeah, we're just going to try to stay in Barry's DRS. You can see the gap 7 times. Wilson right on our rear end right now. You see I'm just sliding everywhere. There's absolutely no grip on this tyre. And right now I think the Inters will start to become faster. And yeah, Daly won't be a threat because he's already got 5 seconds. But we've lost DRS to Barry. I wasn't even looking at this because I was so focused on trying to get this 3rd place. And you can see we come around the final corner now. Can we beat Wilson on the line and get a podium in PSGL? And you can see,
shit sakes,
we lost it on the line by 23,000, which was not ideal. But anyway, hope everyone enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next PSGL video. Ciao.